Hello everyone and welcome back to the Love Wreck Legacy Challenge. I went ahead and went to cast and edited all three of our baby girls, and Malia is absolutely adorable. That hair is from the Adventure Awaits pack. I really like it, and when she ages up to a child I will be using it. But today we will be focusing on Hee-Yae. It is her first day of high school. She is excited, she's ecstatic, she's ready to meet everyone and become friends with people. She didn't really socialize that much when she was in middle school as a child, and now she's hoping she'll be able to. But Hee-Yae is instantly gravitated to her teacher rather than her fellow students. It's the same issue she had when she was a kid, and a part of her isn't really sure why. She looks around the classroom, wondering if there's someone she could be friends with. She's hoping her beautifully dyed red hair that her mom helped her with would maybe lure someone in, but it seems that no one wants to talk with her. She goes and she has some lunch and sits alone before just heading back to class. When Hee-Yae returned home, she grabbed some food, did some homework, watched as her mom wrestled up Malia, and Tamah decided she wanted to form a club. Hee-Yae helped set up posters, organize it all before heading out. It was honestly really cute. Tamah was making a frog collecting club. Hee-Yae went off to one of the islands to relax when she saw her. A beautiful girl. Honestly, one of the prettiest she's ever seen. Alania was similar of age. They were both teens. They both went to the same high school, though Hee-Yae didn't really talk to her at all. Alania was just as quiet as she was, just as socially reserved. But here they were, laying down, watching the clouds slowly shift into stars, and Hee-Yae felt something. A crush, maybe. The first time, honestly. It was sweet, and she went on home thinking about how beautiful Alania was. That next morning, Hee-Yae woke up Tamah to get her ready for school. They sat down, had breakfast together, and soon enough Malia waddled on over, laying down on the couch with her little tablet. Hee-Yae enjoyed being a big sister. She liked organizing everyone and making sure everyone was set for school. And when Ryou woke up to try doing that, it was honestly really relaxing, really reassuring to know that, Hee-Yae could do it. Though a part of Ryou didn't want Hee-Yae to grow up or to leave her, she was growing up to be a very good woman. Ryou opened up her fine arts market, setting up her business and beginning her sales. And with the day ending, Hee-Yae and Tamah coming back home, Ryou only made 4,000 simoleons. Though it is a lot, she had worked so hard on all of her paintings and really thought that people would buy them. But it is what it is. Ryou went on in, helped Hee-Yae with her homework before jumping over to Tamah. It was sweet, the two girls sharing notes, Hee-Yae giving her tips on some of the homeworks, and Ryou, well, she was mainly focusing on Hee-Yae's rather complicated geometry homework. It reminded Ryou that she did drop out of high school. As the day ended, Hee-Yae went off to hang out with Alani, and Kiyoshi came over. Ryou was a little surprised, but not unhappy. They held each other and kissed, and for a moment it felt good. Until Kiyoshi told her he didn't want to see her anymore. Ryou was a little shocked. She thought everything was going alright between them, hooking up, being woohoo partners, but she didn't want that to ruin her night. So she grabbed her phone, asked Aleki if he wanted to meet up with her at the bar, and he said yes. And things led to another. Romance flew in the air, and Ryou took Aleki to that very bush that the both of them knew a little too well. That next morning, Ryou woke up a little bit earlier feeling queasy. She became kind of worried. It was one night with Aleki, it couldn't have done anything. She did woohoo with Kiyoshi, but when the test came out negative, Ryou honestly felt guilty. She wanted the kid. She was sad. She realized that she did want to have another child. She didn't like seeing Hee-Yae grow up so quickly. Malia and Tamah too. She wanted to hold on to her little baby just for a while longer. And that's when Love Day hit her. She was gonna go out on a date. A surprise one, really. A secret, maybe. Blind date. Meet someone new. Maybe someone she could love. Maybe someone who wanted a family too. And Ryou went to the beach and met up with a man named Tan Shu. He was a lot older than he was on the picture in the profile, but Ryou wasn't going to say no right away. They became friends rather quickly, honestly. They built sandcastles, scourged for seashells, and even trash before Ryou decided it was time for her to make a move. And he accepted very quickly. Romance flew in the air, and the very conveniently placed woohoo bush led them to have a rather romantic afternoon. Though Ryou enjoyed Tanshun very much, she couldn't see herself being with him again. She didn't want to schedule another date or go out another time. Just one was enough, and a part of her felt guilty, but she enjoyed the rounding up almost. And on another beach, Tamah met up with some of her dearest friends. They all were going to start their first ever club, frog catching. Though it wasn't just frog catching, they were into fishing, playing outdoors, swimming. It was a relaxing night. Tamah really enjoyed connecting with some of her friends. She honestly wanted to be closer to her cousin. Well, in all honesty, it's her aunt, not her cousin, but whatever. Soon enough, it became too late, and Tamah headed home before calling it a night and kissing her siblings goodnight. The next morning, the sun drifted through the blinds, and the sweet smell of pancakes filled the air. Ryou decided that some pancake breakfast was in order. Everyone crowded on in, grabbing the sweet cream and berries. It was nice. A family time to just focus on each other and talk and yip yap away. When Ryou came up with the wonderful idea of going to the beach all together. It was Earth Day, and the best way they could celebrate was to help clean up the beach. Hee-Yae was more than willing to. She wanted to sunbathe, and Tamah wanted to try catching some frogs. And of course, Malia hasn't been to the beach yet. Or not as a toddler. She hasn't gone swimming or built a sandcastle yet, and Ryou wanted to experience that with her baby. And the family went off to the beach. Tamah immediately ran into the water. She was swimming around, looking at all the fishes, and Hee-Yae saw her. Alanya. She was playing chess, and Hee-Yae sat down immediately and started talking to her. Alania smiled and giggled to all of Hee-Yae's jokes, and, well, Hee-Yae wondered if Alania had a crush on her too. They built sandcastles and cloud gaze, and Ryou just watched. It was honestly adorable seeing her baby girl fall in love. It wasn't something Ryou ever thought she would feel, or notice, or anything, but for the first time, Ryou felt proud. She was proud that her daughter was falling in love and growing up. There was no pang of guilt or sadness that her baby was growing up. It was all just pride. And Tamah playing with baby Malia as they built sandcastles, and Ryou finally getting the chance to relax and sunbathe. It was all so adorable. It was honestly the perfect way to, well, experience Earth Day. It was all about connecting with the people you love and helping them. And Hee-Yae planned a date with Alania. They agreed to go out sometime for dinner or lunch or anything like that. And that was the Earth Days with the Kims. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave a like and stay tuned for next week. Remember to stay safe and have fun. Bye!